Hello, Circle members. My name is Rebecca Vasquez Ortiz, and I am your facilitator for this learning circle. First of all, I'd like to say that it was great to see you at the synchronous session, and I look forward to seeing you again at the start of this week for our current synchronous session. I would also like to briefly go over what you will be completing this week in week 3 of the Lumen Circle. As I mentioned before, you'll start off with your synchronous session, and then you will be moving into activity 2, which is going to be focusing on reflective practices and taking a deeper dive into the facilitator checkpoint, as well as establishing community of practice circles. Those are really important tools, and it's okay if you're still feeling new to them, as we'll continue to develop those throughout each of the weeks that we're training. For activity 3, you'll revisit the facilitator checkpoint list, and you will also have the opportunity to choose from a list of exemplars that you will react to as facilitators, and then you'll finish that activity up by collaborating with your peers to look at those similarities and differences with approaches to facilitation. For activity 4, you'll be spending some time in your mock sandbox. Now, typically you won't use a sandbox as a facilitator, but here you'll have the opportunity to hone in on your skills without the need to feel that everything needs to be perfect. So be sure to use that sandbox as a place to facilitate and develop your ideas. Now, for activity 5, you're going to get an opportunity to address microaggressions. Now, we don't typically see many microaggressions within the circle, but occasionally they come up. So it's important to consider issues of representation and addressing microaggressions early if they do arise in the circle. And also, you'll finish that activity up by reflecting on the way your peers disarm the microaggressions, as there might be different techniques used to explore these different ideas around disarming microaggressions. Now, it's been a busy week. Reach out if you have any questions, and please remember that we're going to be continuing to use the tools that we're developing, including our hashtags, which are available in the library if you're still needing to develop a broader sense around how each of those are defined. Okay, I will see you in your next Lumen video.